get the audio.
Cool.
It's working. Don't worry.
One had so much going for it, and it just flopped so badly.
There we go. Sharing. Oh wait.
Justin, you're funny. He says tank top day on RLC.
Boys.
Oh, I didn't get the memo.
Apparently, we just
Thanks,
all.
Justin, for calling out the boys.
To be fair, though, I always wear a tank top.
Yeah, that is true. Austin does. I just happen to be wearing one today.
Nighttime, wearing sloppy clothes, that's all I care about.
Great.
Chris says hi. Daniel says hi. Daniel says hi, Tom. So.
Hey, I know Daniel. He's got a cool new haircut.
Oh, this is cool. This is neat.
Janelle says hi. Ren says hi.
Yeah, I got.
Link says hi.
Did you guys notice that Facebook changed again? Just a little sidebar where you can, like, when someone's typing in a comment in the comment sections of, like, a post, you can see that someone's typing.
Even the page changed.
That's in there.
Everything's on the side now.
Hey, Austin.
No, you got the late update, Austin.
Oh, awkward.
Lewis got it earlier.
I just realized it now.
Yeah, that's been up for, like, maybe a month or so.
Yeah, because I was telling Lewis that I just got the update for our page, like, a couple of weeks ago. Everyone's saying hi tonight. We got 17 viewers.
I think because it goes by maybe last name first, so maybe I just get it early.
For reals.
Back to school when I get everything in the middle.
Maybe, because he's M and I'm H.
Daniel says thank you for noticing the haircut.
I'm trying to find the live comments. I'm getting like some comments over here.
I'm stalking it on my phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have
It's
it
better on the phone.
I just turned down the volume so I don't double hear it.
Oh, you got to meet Joey Lauren Adams too. Damn.
So you guys, this is Rangers Live Chat. You guys got me, of course, is Krishna. And then you guys have Lewis right over there, who is in a tank top. And then we also have Austin. And then Ryan is currently stuck in traffic, so sucks to be him on the Los Angeles freeway. But today, or tonight, actually, we have our special guest, Tom Turner. Or do you go by Thomas or Tom?
Either or, usually Tom.
Or he's known as Tom Ranger on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, Tom, go ahead and tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, I'm let's see, what am I? I don't even know what to call myself anymore. I guess I just say performer now. I used to say actor, but I kind of dabble in like everything. I do a lot of superhero birthday parties on weekends, so that's why there's a lot of photos of me like in superhero costumes and different costumes at parties and stuff. And I do a lot of set work in Toronto, background work. So I'm an extra on like a bunch of random shows and stuff. And so sometimes, like last year, Heroes Reborn came out. I did like one day of that, and I happened to be in the episode, and like all these people are posting pictures from that. And then yeah, I'm also a big Power Rangers fan from day one. And then I got back into it maybe like 6 years ago because I watched from like the original up to In Space, and then I stopped. And then like 6 years ago, I kind of got back into it a bit, and yeah, I go to conventions now, and I kind of work with all the Ranger actors and all them, and help them out. And it's weird how you've gone from like being like a fan of them to like a friend with them, and yeah, it's different, but it's fun. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Is there anybody, a particular actor or actress, or are you able to say who do you work with?
I help out everyone. I don't work with anyone specifically. I'm not tied to a specific booking agent or anything. I just help out whoever wants me to help them. Yeah, whoever needs an extra hand, I'm just happen to be there.
Just like any Rangers Live Chat, we always welcome the guests with a game. And so for your game, I see a lot of red in your pictures. So within 30 seconds, you need to name all the Red Rangers.
All of them?
Yes.
All right.
So we'll have Lewis.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting set up. You said 30 seconds?
Or should we do 15? How fast can you name?
I can do it pretty quick. Does like Hunter and Eric count or no?
We'll have the operations man decide. Austin,
Or
does
Beanbo?
Hunter?
Why not? Maybe red, same difference.
Especially if it's Quantum. Quantum's part of Forever Red, so.
He's literally covered in red.
So, are we doing 15 or 30, you guys?
15 minutes?
Next.
No.
We have to at least give 30. It takes like at least a second to say each name. There's more than 15 of them.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oops.
Oh. 1 second.
Set the countdown.
Okay. Ready.
Ready.
Set. Go.
Jason, Rocky, Arco, Tommy, TJ, Andros, Leo, Carter, Alex, Wes, Eric, Cole, Shane, Hunter, Connor, Jack, Sky, and Bridge, Nick, Liambo, Mac, Casey, Scott, Jaden, Lauren, Troy.
Okay.
Movie Jason.
I wasn't even thinking about Liambo. Dang.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that one.
He included Bridge, which is amazing. So he included all the red.
Yeah, nobody says bridge.
Psycho Red. Did I leave anyone out?
Congratulations. That was really well done.
You made a lot.
Is that a new record? I did so well, my phone exploded.
No worries. Things that's happened now. We always laugh about.
It's never fun on Rangers Live Chat if something doesn't happen.
Wouldn't be Power Rangers without explosions, right?
With your experiences with convention, how did you like past Power MorphCon?
Power Morphicons have always been a blast, no matter which year it was. My first year there was like overwhelming. It was so crazy. I didn't know what to expect, and it was. It gets easier with each time when you go, because now that was my third one I just went to, and so it's nice but also crazy because at the first one you meet so many fans of the franchise and you become like fast friends with them, and then you also become friends with some of the actors who remember you every 2 years when you come back, and so this one I knew so many people and it was tough to like get around and have time to like say hi or something to everybody, especially. I remember it didn't happen this time, but 2 years ago at the 2014 Morphicon, the after hours, it was tough to go out and like see everybody and try to get along with everyone. But at this convention, at the last one, it was pretty easy after hours. I was just like hanging out here, and then it just naturally transitioned to hanging out with people over there, and I got to see kind of everybody at this one. So yeah, it's a great experience. Highly recommend it if no one's ever been before. I'm pretty sure everyone in this chat's been in the comment section. I met most of these people there. Lucas, Daniel, Jonathan.
Josh, we see Josh on there, so.
Yeah, Josh was there.
We were doing some recon work, and when we mean recon, we mean we were stalking your social media, and one of the things I found out is in PMC 2014, you found a coffee place called Tom's Coffee.
Yeah.
How sad were you when you came back noticing that it wasn't there anymore?
Yeah, it was gone this year. I think it was day 0 or day 1 of Morphicon this year. I was like, I need coffee. I know where to go. I've been here before. And I went across the road and gone. All boarded up. It's a shame.
Is there a favorite moment attending the conventions? Because you say that you attend several, helping out several actors. Is there a memorable moment attending the conventions?
A moment? I don't know. I think it kind of goes back to like my first ones, I guess, because just kind of getting to meet everyone for the first time ever. Like my very first experience, I was at San Diego Comic-Con 2010. Didn't have Power Rangers on the brain at all, and then I'm walking down the aisle, I see the Power Morphicon booth. I'm like, Morphicon, what's that? And it's like, oh, Walter Jones and Karen Ashley will be here later today. I'm like, oh, and there's people standing around. I'm like, is this legit? Are the Power Rangers going to be here? And then this one person says, yeah, but I wouldn't trust anything Walter says. I'm like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden I realize this is Paul Schreier. This is Bulk. And I'm like, Bulk! And he's like, hi, nice to meet you. How's it going? I'm like, this is amazing. Like, so he's the first person from Power Rangers I ever met. And then later that day I met Walter and Karen. It kind of like awoken me and brought me into this whole fandom and this crazy world that I am now a part of.
We noticed in a video on social media that you had a chance to ride that amazing bike that all the actors were playing with at PMC.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was fun. I didn't get to ride it for as long as I wanted to because A, I had to get back to work, and B, it was really, really crowded. But it was fun while it lasted. I don't even remember how it came about. I think I just saw them with it, and the guy saw me eyeing it. He's like, you want to ride it? I'm like, okay. So I did it really quickly, quick little lap, and then yeah, it was tough going through those the crowds of people. But once I got the hang of it, it was pretty fun.
While attending PMC, you say that, how would you say it? It was a wonderful experience. Is there any other convention that you enjoy the most going to than PMC? I know that's a tough question.
Yeah, the only other one that comes to mind really is Lexington Comic Con. I go to that one every March, and it's a lot of fun. Always have a blast there. I always do like a long road trip to that one. I don't fly to that one, and it's a good time. I don't know how to explain it. It's just that one's really fun. The people are always great. Like there's always amazing after parties. I think that's kind of where it started for me. Like I didn't really hang out with people outside of the convention. I pretty much like went to dinner, went to bed, and that was it. But then Lexington 2014, that's when I like hung out with like all the guests and stuff after hours, and we went to like the clubs and stuff and had some fun. So I think that one kind of has a special place there. Kind of like for me personally, I'm not saying this is how it is for every convention. There's some I haven't even been to, so I can't rate them at all. But for me, on my personal level, I'd say like Morphicon and then Lexington. So.
Austin has a question for you.
All right.
Besides Lexington and PMC, is there any other cons that you frequent on a yearly basis?
Kind of Niagara Falls Comic Con, but that's because that's like my hometown, so it's easy for me to go and visit friends and family. But I've kind of been going to that one less and less. I think I've never been to Ranger Stop. They always want me to go. I'm hoping to go this year, so I think it's very likely that I'll be there.
It's a good convention.
What?
It's a good con to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I think I'm going to do it this year. I'm like 90% sure I'm going, so.
Cool.
We noticed on your Instagram you took a picture in the Saban brand.
Yeah.
There was a company logo on the behind you. Can you tell us a little bit about what was going on in that picture?
Yeah, so a friend of mine who works for Saban, they, on my last day in California after Morphicon, they texted me and they're like, hey, since it's your last day, if you don't have anything planned, we should grab lunch by the office, and then I'll take you around the office for a little touring. So that's pretty much it. Nothing huge or fancy went on behind the scenes. Just grabbed lunch, talked to Power Rangers with this person from Saban, and then they showed me around the office, and the office is just like any other office building, except there were Power Ranger toys everywhere and Power Rangers memorabilia. Apparently I missed out on one thing. There's one person who's like in charge of like the swag, and they weren't there that day, so there's probably like a room full of like toys and stuff that you're allowed to like just take home with you, but I didn't get a chance. Yeah. Instead they gave me chocolate power coins.
Austin's crying at the moment.
I am the toy enthusiast of the group, and I can't stop buying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not huge into collecting toys, so I wasn't too disappointed, but it's probably been
I'm
fun
not
to
the
do.
only one, you boys. Speaking of helping the actors and actresses, what's the best part of doing that job? Because I know sometimes it's hard working with some of the actors and actresses.
Yeah, I guess the hardest part is that I have to be the bad guy, because there's people who are going to a convention for the very first time ever. They don't know that it costs money not only to get into the convention, but then to buy things inside the convention. So they're coming up to meet like their childhood hero or something for the very first time, and they they're meeting them and they're having this pleasant experience, and then when it comes time to buy a photo or autograph, they don't realize it costs money sometimes, and then I have to kind of swoop in there and be like, by the way, if you want an autograph or photo, it's going to cost $30. It's better if I say it than have the actor say it, because then if it perchance the fan's experience is ruined, it's my fault it's ruined, not the actor's fault. So they can still keep the actor all shiny and glowy in their head, and I'm just like, they won't even remember me. So that's probably the hardest part, is being the bad guy.
So, speaking of being the bad guy, let's pretend if, let's play some role-playing, because I know Austin likes to play role-play. So, pretend if...
What?
Austin loves playing, likes it when I throw him in there. So, pretend if Austin's a 13-year-old boy coming to the convention, and you were in charge of Lewis.
Okay.
So, whenever you're ready, Austin.
Oh my God, Lewis, you're so amazing. You know, like, can I get like a picture, an autograph, and like a T-shirt, and like all this awesome stuff?
Okay, cool. So just so you know, a photo is $30, an autograph is $30, but if you get both of those together, you get a combo. It's $50. So we knock $10 off the price right there, and then a T-shirt, if you want that as well, it's another $25 on top.
Money?
Yeah, it costs money. Is this your first convention?
Yeah, I only have a credit card with me.
Oh, we take credit card. Yeah, we got an
Oh,
app now.
okay, no problem. Anything for my hero.
And then I take the card and swipe it, and they do their thing.
Austin, you would have a credit card at 13 years old.
Hey, my parents are rich. They're part of Mensa. You know, they know what they're doing in life. I'm just
That
going
is
with
true.
Someone on the comments say that you look like Jimmy Olsen from Smallville.
Oh, cool. I know him. Aaron Ashmore.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Or they're brothers. They're twins, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Sean.
definitely see that.
You didn't know that they were twins?
No.
Where have you been?
Aaron Ashmore was Iceman.
Now I'm gonna start watching Smallville again.
There was actually two. Both brothers were on Smallville. One played in the first season, and then another one played Jimmy Olsen. The Smallville tad bit. Okay, so looking on your social media, it looks like in the past on Instagram you used to do some little silly vids. What happened? You know the videos I'm talking about, so if Austin can pull them up, it's on his Instagram. Scroll all the way down. I think there's several good ones on there.
Videos. I think when Instagram first made videos, I started doing some. But then I kind of forgot. I don't know, they don't get as many likes as photos. People are just too lazy to sit there for 10 seconds to watch a video.
Yeah. I'm guilty of that sometimes.
Oh, there's the bat one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's my most recent video, I think.
Oh, snap.
I don't think Austin's sound is up.
No, he muted himself.
Oh, Austin.
Yeah, my one friend loves that video. He's like, this should have like 1 million views. I don't understand why.
I'm unmuting him. I can't unmute it. Austin has to unmute it.
Hold on. I'm just gonna go I'm gonna go check out your page.
Did you actually buy a cookie, or did you make that cookie?
No, that was super random. I was visiting my parents, and
There's other good ones too. Austin, if you scroll on the bottom, keep on going, keep on going.
Yeah, I was just visiting my parents, and then my mom had happened to buy a Batman cookie. She's like, here, this is for you. I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I went to go do a Batman birthday party. I get there early, and like, oh, what am I going to do in the car dressed as Batman? So I'm like, hey, I got this cookie. And then, I don't know, I just came up with the idea of it kind of looks like the actual bat symbol. I'll just eat it.
You say that you do birthdays? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's like the most fun job in the world. I do superhero birthday parties, so the company will call me up and say, hey, you got a Superman party this weekend. So I go in and I do the party. The parties are an hour long. I basically play games with the kids. We call it superhero training. and then I give them all autographs, tattoos, and we take pictures together. Oh yeah, this is from Snapchat. This video.
I think Austin can push play. They're pretty entertaining, so if you have time, you should get back and do little snippets, you know?
Yeah, I did a lot of, what was it called? That one that came out last year with the voice dubbing? Dub Smash? Yeah.
Yes.
I did a bunch of those in my costume characters, because, yeah, when I drive up to the party, I'm in the costume, I'm bored, like, before the party starts, I have extra time to kill, so I will just, like, do a video, because it works.
One of our team members who is currently stuck in traffic had a question for you. Do you have a favorite Power Ranger season?
Ooh, tough one. I want to say...
Austin.
That's not me.
Yeah, I heard the Batman thing. I guess I'll say Zeo. That's probably my favorite, because, I don't know, growing up, I watched Mighty Morphin in Space, and that was it.
Austin.
So going back and looking at just those only, I would say Zeo, because it's kind of like, it still has a lot of the same cast from Mighty Morphin, but it's different, and it's kind of like a little more matured. But then 4 years ago, I watched every single season. I binge watched it all on Netflix, and the one that really stuck out in my mind is Jungle Fury. So if I were to pick like a favorite with nostalgia goggles on, I would say Zeo. Without nostalgia goggles, I think I'll say Jungle Fury, just because it's so separate and on its own and so unique. I like how they didn't even have to be Power Rangers. It's the first episode, RJ's like, hey, a friend of mine hooked me up with this thing, and I put it together, morphing grid, here's some morphers, go. So, like, it's just so ridiculous and funny and over the top, and the fighting style is very different, too. Like, I don't think they had a lot of weapons. There's a lot of punching and kicking with, like, blowing fists. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z meets Power Rangers, which is pretty neat.
Is there one season that you hate the most or you hate watching?
I don't know if I'd say hate, but Overdrive and Mystic Force are difficult to watch. I had a hard time watching those when I went through it all. Maybe more so Mystic Force than Overdrive, I'd say.
What about Jungle Fury?
Jungle Fury is awesome.
Oh.
Many people say they hate watching Megaforce, and some people didn't like the character Troy. But I know that you have worked with, I think his name is Andrew Gray.
Yep.
Have you talked to him about his character?
I have not, but when I was working with him the whole weekend, a lot of people kept coming up, and so many like hardcore fans are saying like, "Oh, I know everyone online didn't like your character, but afterwards I kind of thought it was all right and stuff." But a lot of it's just the writing. It turns out like there was so much stuff that was cut. Like they had like between the two seasons was like 100 Japanese episodes, and they combined it all into 40 episodes, so they didn't have enough time to fully develop all the characters. He was saying like a lot of stuff got cut. Like he had like a big origin story that was cut. And there was even, like, in the beginning, he was having, like, dreams of the future and stuff, and they just kind of cut that out. They just kind of stopped halfway through the season. So, yeah, I guess you chalk it up to writing for why some people weren't a fan of his character.
Yeah, I remember that first episode, he alluded to the legendary battle, and, like, we were all really confused, like, why are you seeing visions of the future?
Yeah.
It was never really fleshed out.
No, yeah. They kind of just dropped it. And then
looking on your IM database profile, can you tell us what work you have done in the past?
Yeah, most of it is like short films and indie films that I did quite a while ago. And another one I did on there, kind of everything that's been on there recently was like a glorified extra kind of, which isn't like the greatest thing to put onto IMDb, but for some reason, I can't get it off there once it's been up there. It's like I think the last thing I did was, what was it called? That Canadian show, Murdoch Mysteries. And so I wasn't even in the episode physically. I'm in a picture in the episode. So they took my picture and put it in the episode, and I had a character name and everything. and I got an IMDb credit for it, but I'm not actually in the episode. I didn't act in it or anything. I went in and they took my picture and they used my picture for it. So, but yeah, most of everything else that's on there is a lot of independent short films and stuff that was really fun to do, and I learned a lot from those. One was Jerry's Green Jeans, where I was the lead. It was like a 20-minute short. It was very interesting. And then another one I did was Box Dog, which was like 5 minutes long, and I'm like this guy who has a pet dog who's made of a cardboard box, and he also has a girlfriend, and he has to choose between the box dog and the girlfriend. And it's so, I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, that's basically most of everything that's on my IMDb.
Daryl has a question for you. Our friendly friend, Daryl, who was our special guest last week.
Daryl's here.
Yeah, he says, if you could be a tree, what kind of tree would you be and why? He had that question last week. His friend asked him, so it's now your turn.
So do I have to come back on the show next week and ask the guests then the same question?
If you're awake.
It's the never-ending cycle of tree questioning. I guess I would say maple tree, because I'm Canadian, and I like maple syrup, and I can provide maple syrup for all the people of the world.
I love maple syrup.
Do you have a favorite, since you are Canadian, do you have a favorite hockey team?
I don't really follow hockey much, but I just go Toronto Maple Leafs because they're the home team, so even though they suck, but at least they suck, and I like them.
So, yes, Daryl, there's your question answered.
Wait, I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you like Canadian bacon or our bacon?
Canadian bacon, definitely. Pea meal bacon.
Don't worry. I always call myself out for the Asian jokes, so, and the boys always yell at me because I'm Asian. Question, if you could be on Power Ranger season, what season would you be and be part of, and why? This is from our friend Link.
That's a good question. I've never really thought of that. Would I be replacing someone if I were to join the cast? Like, take that person out of the job?
Maybe like a Sixth Ranger.
Yeah, the extra ranger. Well, if we're bending the laws of reality and space-time continuum, I'd just love to be part of Mighty Morphin, like to be part of that beginning, to be maybe like keep Tommy as the Green Ranger and then I roll in as the White Ranger, so there's 7 of us all working together. That would be sick if I could just, if there was like no rules, if there's no rules to this question, that's what my answer is I would definitely be the White Ranger, and JDF can still be the green and I'll be the white.
That's awesome.
Nathan asks, if you could write your own Power Ranger team-up, what would you choose, and not any existing team-ups?
Okay, so I gotta take 2 teams and mash them together that haven't been together. That's tough. It'd be nice to see Megaforce and Dino Charge come together, because that's kind of what we're used to, and it's not happening, but that's not really the one I would personally pick, but that's just the first one that comes to mind, because it would be so natural. But I guess I would love to take the Mighty Morphin team and team up in space. I think that'd be perfect.
Oh, wow.
That'd be really cool.
Ken Lamb asks, what Ranger series that hasn't been adapted would you like to be on, and what Ranger color?
Red, for sure. The leader. He gets the most.
Everybody wants to read red.
Yeah, if it's not red, it's the Sixth Ranger. That's because he's special. And then from a Japanese show that hasn't been adapted yet, I don't really follow the Japanese stuff much. I just finished Kaku Ranger, so I'm like way behind. But from I think what was that one they skipped with the spy technology? I guess that one.
Glowbusters.
Yeah, that one looks better than the train thing. That train thing looked gross.
I agree.
When I was in LA, the guy I was staying with, Augie, if he's watching this, Augie, what up? He showed me a clip from the current Super Sentai series, and that Sixth Ranger looks sick. He's got like 3 different colors and 3 different powers.
Oh yeah, the wolf, the rhino, and the crocodile alligator.
Yeah, that's who I want to be. That would be it. That's my answer. Yeah, for sure.
Question. We always have a lot of actors that come on our live chats. Have you had the opportunity to go and audition for a Power Ranger series or anything like that? If not, would you like to?
Yeah, actually, I auditioned for Dino Charge. I just sent in a self-tape, and then I didn't hear anything back. And then I did the same thing again for Ninja Steel. This time I sent it. I did the exact same thing. Actually, the cool thing is Jeff Perazzo, who is the White Dino Ranger. I went to his house and he helped me through the audition. Like we taped it at his house and or his studio, I should say, and we sent it in. And he made it all professional-like, and it was really cool. And so the first time I sent it in, didn't hear anything, and then for Ninja Steel, we sent it in. I got an email saying they received it, and that was it. But it's tough being not in LA. It seems like they cast the majority of their casts either from LA or already in New Zealand. So I got to get out to LA next time they do the casting. I was going to do it this year, but the casting just like snuck up on me. Last time it was like in April. This year was in March. So I thought it was going to be in April again, but it wasn't. So.
We have 5 minutes left on the show. Daryl came back on and is watching. He has another question for you. Why did you get recast as the Dino Charge Gold?
Yeah. Oh, I got recasted because I got in trouble for posting that photo. That's why I got recasted. Not. Recasted, period.
So, like I said, we have 5 more minutes on the show. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and leave them on the comments. We'll go ahead and ask Tom those questions. So Power Rangers related, any related regarding stuff. Oh, Daryl says, haha, sorry, at work. Daryl, aren't you supposed to be making
Videos?
Yes. So, what besides Power Rangers? Oh, go ahead, Austin.
So I'm going to bring this up real quick. It looks like you know the Ninja Steel cast.
Kind of.
Can you give us any hints, or not really hints, but can you give us a little insight on the chemistry between the actors? And
yeah.
if we are going to fall in love with them?
The time I spent with them was very brief, but they were so cool. And they already worked together as a team and family, because there was this one moment where we were in the green room just before they were about to go out on stage. And the Pink Ranger, she turns to each one of them and is like, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? And then they're all kind of like, yeah, And then she's like, we should pray. And they got in like a circle, all held hands, and they all prayed. And it was like so cool to see that. And so that they already worked together like as a perfect like little team and family. So I think I got good hope in this show. It looks like it'll be great.
A question: you were on set when they're filming the Power Rangers movie, which is awesome, by the way, because like many of us, we were stalking those said social media pages, whoever was on set. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was there for 2 days. It was so lucky. I was in Vancouver just like on vacation, and then when I first got there,
Oh,
welcome.
Sorry. Like Ryan, he likes to jump in whenever.
I probably got traffic.
So that's the show, Ryan. So we're ending right now.
Well,
Go ahead,
Cameo,
Tom.
hi people.
Go ahead, Tom.
Dino Charge review, Supercharged will be tomorrow, so don't worry, fans.
Okay, Ryan. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Yeah. So I was in Vancouver just on vacation, and then when I first got there, it was like Power Rangers was shooting like 4 hours away, like in Kamloops or something like that. And I was like, okay, so I probably won't even see anything of it when I'm here. And then all of a sudden I get like notices saying that they're only shooting like 30 minutes away from where I'm staying. And I have a buddy of mine who lives in Vancouver who always goes to movie sets all the time and like gets photos and stuff. And so he was like, yeah, I know where that is. Let's go check it out. So we went the first day and we saw. The only actress that was there was Elizabeth Banks. She was just dressed up as Rita, walking through the streets, terrorizing the streets. There was extras running everywhere. And then that was basically the whole day was that. And then 2 days later, we decided to go back because it's my last day in Vancouver. So we're like, yeah, I got to go check this out one more time. So we went, and the whole cast was there, all 5 Rangers and Elizabeth Banks. And my friend is friends with the guy that plays the Black Ranger, Ludi Lin. So he sees me and his friend, he sees the two of us standing there, so he walks over, he's like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And we're like, oh, this is Tom, he's from out of town, he just wants to check out the set, and he's like, oh, cool, come with me, and we like go back behind and like start eating food from the craft service that they have there. And then yeah, we just kind of hung out for the day. We let him get back to work. Like he broke for lunch and we did our own thing, and then we came back and watched the rest of the day. And it was just it was one. I think everyone's seen it online. It's like one-on-one Rita and a ranger. She's like got her hand up to them, and she's like holding them, and then they like fall back and land on like a cushion or something. So they did that for a really long time. So I got to see that happen and meet some of the rangers and see what they're like, and it was pretty cool.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
We wish we were there, so
Yeah.
you were lucky. So
Yeah,
again,
you're
you
lucky.
guys, this is Rangers Live Chat. Ryan just barely joined us. Hi, Ryan.
Sweet cameo.
So we thank Tom for joining us here on Rangers Live Chat, and we hope to see him soon in the future. Yes.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
and again, we hope we see you in the next couple months and at the conventions and hopefully at Ranger Stop. So,
Yeah, definitely Ranger Stop. Aiming for it.
so, and again, everybody on the comments, thank you so much for joining us. Nathan says, epic chat. So, again, you guys, of course, you guys got me. You guys got Ryan.
What's up?
You got Lewis. And you got Austin. And then, is there anything, your final words that you want to say to our viewers or those Power Ranger fans out there?
I don't know. I mean, you guys are pretty cool. Keep on keeping on, and may the power protect you.
So again, you guys, this is Rangers Live Chat. This is our goodbye wave. So thank you again. So we're ending this chat. Bye, guys.
Ninja.
Woo. Bye. Wait, we were supposed to keep on waving, you guys. It's not ended until I end the chat. So bye, guys.